Okay, done with my morning routine with the meditation and the yoga, and I feel really good, really centered, relaxed. So that's good, because I think I'm gonna experience the quite opposite when I'm gonna jump into that ocean. I don't know. I just yesterday I was really all like, wow, it's gonna be so nice, but it's also a bit different now, because yesterday was about the ceremony and you had the sauna I can go into right afterwards. Now it's just gonna be us at the ocean, but like I say, the harder it is to do what I know is the right thing to do, the more rewarding it is, but also the more I need to do it. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. So we'll see if I eat something before I go there, or I'll wait till after I get back. So yeah, and afterwards I have to sort out a couple of things, and then I'm meeting with a friend, a very close friend of mine, and this is in a sense part of it, because I have to get something off my chest towards her. Something that's been bugging me for a while, and usually I'm someone who I'm pretty direct. I say to people right away what it is, but this is something a bit deeper, you can say, in a sense. So again, out of my comfort zone, doing what is right, just get the person out of here. Anyone who is attached to any outcome or to any personhood or anything, so this is a part of it. And the interesting part again is afterwards, where usually when you have had these kind of interaction with someone, you really feel like eating something a bit to suppress some things, but it's not gonna happen today, So we're actually gonna meet in a nature area close to Copenhagen, where I then can pick my apples, pears and herbs. So yeah, it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be challenging, and it's gonna be revealing in some sort. Okay, so here we are. Eastern Copenhagen, over there is Sweden. And right there is the cold water. Apparently it's about, someone told me, between 9 and 10 centigrade Celsius. It was pretty cold yesterday, and to be quite honest, I don't really feel like jumping in at all. But I know that it is my mind and my comfort zone conspiring against me. They might even be one and the same. But yeah, I had a lot of really solid arguments for not jumping in today on the bike ride here. But of course that like I don't take it really seriously, because I just know it is just my comfort zone, or my something within me that wants to stay in, I will not say misery, but somewhere where I truly believe I'll be better off not being. So going through that pain of doing this is really what needs to happen for me. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I really feel like jumping in naked. I don't know, it just seems like the most natural thing to do, even though there are sometimes people coming here and people get offended by nature, apparently, so we'll see. But that's not really that important right now. I'll see how long time I'll stay in. I'll do some breathing exercises before I jump in, and yeah, let's get ready. Oh yeah, and another thing, basically just to postpone me jumping in. Oh, I see there are these jellyfish. They're reddish, so they're gonna burn, so I'm not gonna jump in. Of course I am. But I haven't been eating anything today yet, and I had to take care of some work, so it's actually almost 1 o'clock. So I don't even know if that is a good thing or a bad thing, even though they say you shouldn't eat before you go in. So now we took it all the way and didn't eat at all before we went in. So Okay, now I'm really doing it. Okay, so it's already pretty cold now, and yeah, I ended up being naked. Sorry, YouTube. So I don't really know. Usually I'm too much of a pussy to go in slowly. A lot of jellyfish here. So this is my answer right there. I really don't feel like it, but it has to happen. Comfort zone, fuck you. I don't know how warm or cold it looks, but I can tell you, the water is about this cold. The pain of not being dead. And the joy of being alive.
How many days has it been since you went to the waters? How long has it been since you looked into the eyes of what you fear? Tell me, my dear, do you know the sacred waters? They flow from deep within the ground. Tell me, my dear, what is life for if not to go within and find what's real, find what's yours?
Someone's coming. Someone in a uniform, that's always good when you're naked. Doggy style. Hej så.
Kommer hele flokken her, kommer ud til mig.
No, okay. They're all coming out here now. Skal I vandet?
Ja,
Det skal I?
ja. De har noget teambuilding. Skal de svare på nogle spørgsmål? Hvis ikke de kan svare på spørgsmål, så skal de svømme ud til mig.
Okay.
De må blive våde og kolde, og så får de svaret.
Ja, men det er sgu en treat. Skal ikke være sådan nogle pussies.
Nej, det er det.
All right, I've arrived. All right, I have arrived at home, and I feel really good. It was actually my intention that I want to have a hot shower when I come home, but I really feel this energy rushing on the inside of my body, and I might never have a shower again. I'll just stay like this. I have arrived. And first meal of the day, I have some pears and some apples, and I'm going out to nature and pick some more very soon. So yeah, for now just all feels really good, and I think it's a combination of how this affects my body, but also how it affects my mind, that I know that I'm going through some pain to give myself something that I know would serve me, you know. So I'm really thankful for this so far. And this one too. Oh, it's really good. There she goes. Alright, I'm in apple heaven. Mother Nature is serving me very well at the moment, and these apples are absolutely fabulous. I think I'll have a little lunch here now, and then I'll pick some apples for some juice and some dinner later on. Okay, sun is going down, and we're about to pick some food. There are a lot of nettles here, and I'm gonna pick some nettles for the juice later on. And yeah, I'm gonna make another video in a bit more time about what the different properties of the plants are. But the nettles are very good for the airways and different things, and it's, to me, nettles are, it gives me some sort of peace. They say that in the family with hemp. I don't know if that's the reason for that, but I really like the vibe I'm getting when I'm juicing the nettles. Okay, and the last herb of the two next to the nettles is the cleaver. And cleaver is it's a very nice plant. It's good for the lymphatic system amongst other things, but it's getting dark, so I'm gonna make another video where I tell a little bit about the various herbs. But I think cleaver is a very nice, and actually tastes very good. It tastes a bit like peas. So yeah, I'm gonna put those in the juice as well, together with the apple and the nettle, and off home we go. So I have arrived at home. Actually, it's not my home, but at a friend's home where I live, and I have picked these. I've picked more apples, but these apples here, they go into the juice. And I have picked these herbs. This is only nettles and cleavers. Oh, that's a bit much, but that's gonna be good. And yeah, like I said, the cleavers are very good for the lymphatic system. And if you look on some tables of what cleavers are good for, it will say a lot of things about maybe eczema, the skin, or various lymph nodes, or a lot of different, you can even say cancers, because a lot of these kind of disease, as we call them, are a result of a not well-functioning lymphatic system. So if we can give ourselves something that is good for the lymphatic system, that is really good. And then we have the stinging nettles, and they're stinging a lot. Sometimes I like it a little, you know, because it creates stimulation. So after a while, it's like tingly in the fingers, and so these are like these small hairs that have contained some sort of acid that gets into the skin, and that makes it swell and itchy. But yeah, and nettles are really good for urinary, I'll say it, for the urine ways, and also very anti-inflammatory, and a lot of other good for the air, for the breath canals, or what do you call those. So I'm going to take this and juice it together with the apples. Usually when I'm making a juice, I'm putting also some lemon and some ginger in there, maybe some celery or so, sometimes some carrots. And I thought about, should I make the exception, maybe just put some, because I actually still have some celery left. I said, no. I'm going this all the way, and I don't want to put anything in there just for the excitement, because this is what all of this is all about. Not to run corners, to maybe a little bit of comfort zone. No. So let's get started. All right, cheers. Like these cleavers, nettles, and apples. This is actually way better than I expected. I mean, and no, I'm not doing this for the taste. It is more the feeling of, I mean, everything you have in the supermarket has been cut off from Mother Earth for weeks, sometimes days, sometimes weeks, even longer with the apples sometimes. And to get it, you know, you cut it off and you bring it home and you juice it or you eat it right away. I mean, that energy is undescribable. It's really a blessing. And like I say, cannabis is not the answer. This is in that sense not the answer either. You are the answer, love is the answer, and nature might be the answer. And this is a way of giving yourself some of that energy. It's also to be alone in nature for a long period of time. I mean, some hours, or you know, go to nature to be there, not to get something out of it, or to go home again. And if there's one thing amongst some others that I really want to advertise, you know, to bring, pass on, then it is the wild foods. I mean, to me, it's so under-communicated how therapeutic and how beneficial that is. I mean, the energy you get after a while is unbelievable. Even just from having one glass, I've had friends that are like, okay, it's almost like I'm on drugs, you know, because the vibe is so high. And we can talk about all these, the benefits, the physical benefits, and this is good for this, and this is good for that, and this is also nice, and definitely has its place in understanding what this is. But if you break it all the way down, it's just nature you're getting. So it is a deep reminder to your cells, basically, what we truly are, in a sense. So I have sometimes, when I've been drinking these juices, afterwards I feel so full, but not full in the way of like if you're full, you've been eating a lot and you feel like, oh, my belly is bursting. It's a totally different way of being full. It's really, the body feels saturated now. It is just saying, thank you, I finally got what I need. Because you can eat French fries, I don't know how many, 400 grams of French fries or whatever, and after a while your body will say, okay, I'm full, but the body has not gotten any real nutrition it needs. It gets some, yeah, of course, some calories, some carbs, but to really satisfy your body, I mean, nature is definitely a wonderful giver of some of that energy, and this is definitely something that I want to promote a lot over this YouTube channel, because it is not about at all, actually, that it is free. It doesn't cost you anything. It is one, it is the energy that comes with it that you get, like the food, but another is the whole understanding, the take on what life, what nature, what all of this is. And nature is definitely here to support us. And if we exploit her, we're fucked. But if we go with her and learn to understand the gift of nature and the gift of life in general, you can say, but how these things, how nature not is something external from us, it is not like nature is coming in and helping us. We are nature, and nature is us. But we can definitely feel separated from her. Sometimes I'm so overwhelmed after drinking these juices. I mean, the energy just gets so high. And I mean, you can't find anything in a health food store that is more healthy than these plants growing out there in nature. So yeah, I'm really, really super excited right now for drinking the rest of this juice, and I really want to do that in silence and just me and the juice. Okay, take care. So this is the end of day number 2, even though yesterday was just pretty short, but I'm on my way to bed. It's around, I'll have a shower first. I didn't have a shower after I went to the ocean, and tomorrow I'm going to the ocean again, and so I think I'll have a shower now, and I'm really, really happy with the process as it's going right now. Don't have any, like, no real cravings. Of course, when someone else is making some food, it's like, oh, this smells good. But I'm so motivated of not seeking this comfort. Every time I seek the comfort, or I see someone seeking the comfort, I'm not repulsed by it. It's like, no, man, this is going against my grain. This is going against what I want to do right now. A bit like if you are maybe working out for Iron Man, and then you are seeing someone, refuse, I don't know, don't want to walk somewhere or bike somewhere, say, oh, this is not really aligning with my message right now. And so I'm really, really pumped up in a sense, motivated with what I'm doing right now, even though I know it will get more challenging. But I had a wonderful day. I met with my friend I mentioned earlier. We had such a nice talk, and it's just so nice to be, even though we're usually always like that, there was just some things going on that were unaddressed, which goes pretty deep into our relation, into our being, so to speak. But it's just so nice to present these kind of things in a vulnerable way, and then just having that kind of communication, and it all went so well. So I was a bit like, okay, I don't even have the opportunity to get some comfort after this kind of interaction, but I didn't need it, even probably even needed it less afterwards, because it is just so freeing when you really come authentic and directly from the heart, and you know that you have nothing to lose. All you have to lose is basically your doubts, or that this is me and this is my truth, so this is so wonderful when you really are aligned and you really feel what you want and what you stand for and who you are, and you just know it couldn't be any other way. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. I will take it. So this was a wonderful and nice juice, and I feel so satisfied. That's really, really nice. I really, really enjoy that. So I want to thank you a lot. Take care, and love you.